Welcome to In a Heartbeat. Guess what? This is the beginning of my second season on In a Heartbeat. Again, as always, brought to you from the great studios at the Grosse Pointe War Memorial. And this is WMTV. Second season, and I cannot imagine a better guest. I cannot really imagine a better guest to bring to you than somebody whom you've met before. And what we're going to do today is, because there's a lot to talk about, a lot of fun stuff. This is going to move so fast. Pay attention, take some notes maybe. We're breaking the show into 3 separate segments, 3 very distinct themes. Then we'll wrap it at the end. So my guest today, and thank you so much for coming back, is Dr. Tunishai Ford.
Oh, thank you, Liz, for having me. Thank you so much.
It's going to be so fun. And you and I have talked, and we've carried on with emails, and a lot of it is laughter.
Yes.
But as always, in the midst of great laughter is great information.
Yes.
And when you came in, when we did our first show, actually last year, you walked in, and the charisma from you, the information from you, even the story of some of the things you've gone through, the stories behind these books, and we're going to talk about the books, the stories are like gut-wrenching.
Yes.
And out of that, actually, has come your logo, your mission, your books,
Yes.
a phenomenal life.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Dr. Tunishai Ford. Okay, we have the logo up. Explain this logo of the swan and the butterfly.
Well, Liz, the swan and the butterfly. I believe I was inspired to use that logo because it implements change. And actually, it's like a metamorphosis. When you look at the swan, before it was a swan, it was an ugly duckling.
Yes.
And the butterfly, before it was a butterfly, it was this grotesque caterpillar. Am I right or wrong?
You are exactly
so
right.
My mission is to help take people through a transformation, a metamorphosis, so to speak, to promote change through empowerment and enlightenment. I want to help people, especially women and youth, to reach their full potential by overcoming barriers like psychological, emotional, spiritual, physical, economical barriers that will hinder them from reaching their full potential.
Excellent, I love that. Okay, so what we're going to do just briefly, I'm going to hold up the books. You've seen these books before. I'm holding them up again. Here's the first one, I Miss the Hugs But Not the Hurts. You see that one? That's actually going to be the focus of our second segment. We're going to be talking about stress, and don't we all know how much stress is out there? And then the third segment is going to be this one. This is a comma in your life, not a period. This is a brilliant. The name of this book is brilliant, and it really is going to be, though that it's serious, so we're going to have a lot of fun in that third segment.
I know we will. I thank you. Yes.
We're going to cut loose.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so your title, what is your actual title?
I call myself an inspirational speaker. It's more than being motivational, because inspiring means to go into the heart. You know, I feel if you can change a man's heart, the way he feels about himself, the way he perceives himself, you can promote change.
That's so intense.
Yes.
That is that Robert Allen quote that's so profound,
Yes.
as a man thinketh.
Yes, so he is. And also, because I was telling Lauren before the show that I also call myself being an exhorter, because I want to exhort means to uplift one's spirit. You know what I'm saying? To thrust one out for mission, for purpose. So I'm also an exhorter.
I love that.
Yeah, and then you also know I'm an author.
I know you're an
author. And then you know I'm also the founder of a nonprofit organization, Your Own Uniqueness Incorporated.
Okay, tell me about that. I love that.
Okay, as you asked me before about the butterfly and the swan, that's the logo for Your Own Uniqueness. Your Own Uniqueness, all it is you know, is to help women and youth again to reach their full potential by being who they are. You know, I promote, you know, self-reliance. I promote being independent. I promote purpose. By not comparing yourself with other people, I promote being unique in the way God created us to be unique in this universe, because we all have a purpose. We all have a plan, so a life's plan. And I want to see people implement that. And so I created Your Own Uniqueness to show people that they are unique alone, all by themselves in this universe. But at the same time, we're a collaborate. We're together. We're connection.
It's like independence, but that interdependence.
There you go.
We're all in this together. We work together.
I couldn't have said it better. There you go.
Thank
See,
you,
that's why
Dr.
I
Ford.
love you. Look at you.
Okay, wait a minute. We've got to stop right here, because listen to this one. Get this down right now. The website, her website is drtford.com. drtford.com. How simple can that be? drtford.com. Go to that. That's going to be like the key in for a lot of these things. It'll be some of the products we're going to talk about. It'll be the books. It'll be how to get hold of her books. But Dr. Ford could not have made this any easier for us than Dr. T. Ford. What were you thinking?
Hey,
simplicity, isn't
that's
it?
what it's all about. You know,
Yeah.
people always tell me about that. Everything I do, I keep it simple. We have enough to worry about.
Keep it
Phone
simple.
numbers, addresses, or anything,
Yeah,
our
got
account
that.
numbers. Hey, keep the website simple.
Yeah, so we
Yes.
did. All right,
Yes,
so
we
we
did.
have about 3 minutes.
Yes.
All right, so empowerment, enlightenment.
Yes.
That's your mission, your goal.
Yes.
So you have done a lot of public speaking.
Yes, I have.
And even the newsletters. When I was on your website,
Yes.
drtford.com. I was looking at the thank you notes, some of the letters, and these are all places and people we know. And I love even the Detroit Rescue Mission Ministry. I love that place.
Yes.
I love what they do. And the thing is, they're saying the impact you had on their residents.
Yes.
That's the whole thing. You're uplifting.
Yeah, but
exhorting.
I've done a lot of speaking in shelters, homeless shelters, educational facilities, organizations, women's organizations. I've even had a chance to speak internationally. I had a chance to go overseas. I went to Africa. You know, so my
gosh.
ministry is not just nationally, but it's also internationally. And I say ministry because anytime, it doesn't have to be in the pulpit per se, you already know that.
Right, I know.
But anytime you promote change, anytime you promote uplifting and one's mindset and heart change, that means that people are going to be moved to better their lives. And that's called a mission to me. That's a ministry to me.
It is, and it really goes right back to your logo. When you
Yes.
think about that duckling, now you think about that caterpillar.
There you go.
And in that stage,
It's a metamorphosis.
yeah, we look at each other and we think at ourselves, and
Yes.
we think, I know I can do more. I believe I can. How am I even going to go about doing this?
But sometimes-
you have that hope and that goal.
Right.
That you have to work mentally and spiritually and physically.
Right, but
as you
sometimes we
say.
need help. And that's what I
Sometimes
think,
you need help.
I
Yeah, don't
don't,
we?
but see, I don't believe in giving you a fish for a day. I believe in
No.
giving you the tools to go out
Yeah.
and fish. And that's what your own uniqueness is all about. It's all about empowerment. But you have to have knowledge. You know, God says, my people are perishing for a lack of it. So if we have knowledge, okay, and know what to do with that knowledge, okay,
It's the
that empowers us. And therefore we can promote change and live out our purpose and be fulfilled.
And that knowledge is power. Knowledge is power again and again.
But not
and
just
again.
any knowledge, though.
No.
The right knowledge.
The right knowledge. And to a lot of this, when I say what has inspired you, and we're going to get into these in the next two segments. The next one, the second segment will be about stress.
Yes.
What we can do in that, and we'll talk about the one book. And then the third segment is going to be about physical, body, good health, enlightenment through juicing,
Yes.
and a million other things. But again, the base of it is because you are inspired, so inspired by reality, by the realities you yourself have gone through. This is going to be so fun. So we're going to move on. But for the first time, first segment, 1 down, 2 to go.
Thank you so
Dr.
much.
Ford,
Yes.
this is so
I'm enjoying
cool.
it. I'm enjoying myself.
This
Yeah.
is so fun. Okay, part 1 done. Beginning show of our second season. I'll be right back. Part 2. This is In a Heartbeat, Liz Aiken. All right, we're back.
Okay.
And we're going to rock right into this. This is so fun.
Okay.
Moving, all right, 1 down.
Okay.
Stress. Wow, Dr. T. Ford, this is so profound, and there isn't anybody literally walking on the planet who isn't under some profound level of stress. For some, maybe minimal, and it's something that they know there's a short term, short term, and it'll be done. For some people, they can't even imagine a light at the end.